Welcome, Yates. We're at Tow Creek and it looks terrible. Let's get a picture of the origin. That's the origin. Not a good start, is it? Wow. Okay. There's muck and a cup. This is gonna be not fun, but the upside is, well, the downside is, yeah, this looks worse than Sigma and Pi to traverse. Upside is, seems very sidelineable. And two, oh god, this is gonna suck when I do my origin to end series after Explorers, where I do it without leaving, no side leaving allowed, no sector breaks. Wow. But yeah, at least, wow. It's only 1,896 feet long, so it is worse than Sigma, but the upside is it's not even half the length. Downside is, another downside, is I'm kind of wide open. This is tough. Oh, there's a bunch of shit. Dung. Oh, and weird bugs. Cool. So the downside is there's no woods to hide me. The upside is there's no buildings to see me. Unless we have an angry farmer on a tractor, then we'll be fine. I'll enter through here. Okay, this Tau kind of looks like a worse G, where it's very thin, but it's not about the creek looking nice, it's more like just a walk through the woods. The creek's more like a path, you know, I'm not like walking through the water, but like, I like the open, spacious woods. Worse than G because the creek wasn't bad, at least, you know. It's just that it's basically just worse, G. Just because I liked the actual water, and the woods looked a lot better too. So okay, so that doesn't seem too bad. Actually, I've never stepped in its water. It's kind of deep, but that was just that one part. I keep forgetting to bring a backpack. I need to start doing that. Also low-ish on battery, but it should be a quick exploration. I mean, Sigma took an hour. But that's because it was kind of difficult. I mean, I had to do that cave diving maneuver towards the beginning. So I figured out why everything's so angled down. I'm holding my phone down and I'm trying to review it, so I do this. But I'm just gonna do this. And I like to keep it out of my view, like the phone out of my view, because I like to take in the nature myself, kind of ignore the phone. That's really cool. I mean, that's kind of an upside of Stone Creeks. I mean, there's some stuff that you can't. Yeah, wow. Never thought I'd have roots as bridges, using them as steps to get across the creek. I'll take a pic from the back. Also getting stronger, losing weight. So I kind of put it on during the winter. But when summer hits, I become active. I'm very extreme, you know. Germans are extreme people. You know that from World War II. And also, you know, nowadays they say, oh, hate speech is bad, good. All speech we hate is illegal. So winter seasonal depression hits me like a truck, and summer, I don't think I spend more than 3 hours indoors other than night. And this isn't even summer. It's 80 degrees outside right now. So I am taking advantage of this. Yeah, also I think this will make for a more viewable video. Oh my god, one thing I hate about small creeks that I just forgot is the cobwebs. I don't think I should encounter them now. So I'm hoping to knock out all the creeks before the spiders come back. Or all the thin creeks before the spiders come back. So that we can move on to explorers and kickapoo, which we've never seen. I've never shown a kickapoo on this channel. I have when I've explored I've shown explorers when I'm in some of these creeks, and I'm like, all right, well, we finished exploring the road. Let's go check out the source creek, which is explorers, but kickapoos, I split off of explorers that's 70,000 feet long. It goes all the way down, it goes all the way west to a city over. So it's pretty crazy. Ah, shit, we got a fork. What looks like it based off of context clues. Okay, maybe not. This definitely is a side creek of Tao, but I mean, and by how it doesn't have water in it, I think this is Tao. And that's not. Oh my god, I'm so muddy. Holy. Let's step up here. Wow, that is twisty. Also, I'm gonna try and guide my camera to where I'm looking. I'm looking right to left. Ow. Ooh, you little bastard. You're stabbing me, aren't you? No, no, no. These are my phones so I don't injure myself like that. Wow. I could jump down, but not sure if that branch is thorns, but should I? I mean, it'll be cool. Ow. That hurt. Actually, not really. Yeah, that was thorns. I made the good decision. Yeah. I need to have a better phrasing. Better to be safe than sorry, but maybe something like, I'd rather not do something stupid if it has the risk of hurting myself. How about that? I mean, because that's what that is. If the risk outweighs the reward, it's never take a gamble. But I love gambling, so. But seriously, if the risk of getting caught in thorns and hurting outweighs the reward of jumping over a creek, something I did 1,000 times by now, yeah, I'd rather just be safe. Ah, there's a rock in my shoe. Oh, crap. All right, hold the camera in my teeth. There you go. Hold on. All right, we're fine. Oh, I didn't even upload Sigma yet. Probably do that. Also forgot the row explanation video. So I've got to do 3 explanation videos. Then we're gonna do Upsilon when it, oh wait, no, it's raining this weekend. But I'm doing this after school. And what I'm learning from this is it does not have to be the weekend. It does not have to be a day off to explore. I left at 4:30, I left at like 4:20 and it took about 30 minutes to get here. 40 minutes, let's say. Ow. Thorns. Ow. That hurts a lot. Look at that. Ow. Ow. Got my finger. Wow. The branch of doom and despair. Jesus. Wow, that is kind of cool, but I don't know how to break it without having excess energy hurting a lot. Okay, it's very brittle, so I can just... Oh, that's digging into my wrist. Ow. There we go. I don't even know why I broke that. I could have just went under. Did that cave diving maneuver through barbed wire. I'm going to be bragging about that maneuver probably until the final Great Creek. And then we'll just check out Explorers and Kickapoo, which I'm not sure if we'll get down this summer. But I might not be procrastinating as much. And it's also only, it's not even April and I'm knocked out. Well, I'm going to have knocked out 2 Great Creeks. And the earliest I've ever started an ace comeback was April like 24th or something. That wasn't even a comeback. That was literally just the first time I did it. I think the second time I started in like June with Mew. So I was like late. Okay, I'll just take this easier path. Whoa! That is a cool dam. Oh, and there's a fence. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wow. Is there serious? Damn, seriously, right through the creek. That sucks. Okay, so there is a hole right here. And there's a hole down there, so I'll just do my little cave diving maneuver through barbed wire again. Oh, this is a lot easier. Oh boy. You just pass that over. Ow, alright. Oh my god, is that another fence I see? No, that's just thick brush. Pretty sure this is before the ticks come out too. But I'm still gonna be cautious about that. I hate ticks. My biggest fear, but I've never got one. Wow, that is thin. Oh my god. Oh, almost fell again. That could have been rough. Yeah, thin creeks versus thick creeks have some interesting properties. Like, thin creeks have like roots across it, which can lead to some pretty cool formations, but thick creeks are usually like clearer, but they don't have as many formations. They're usually a lot more, they're like, they don't have as many like mountains. You know, that'd be like medium-sized creeks. Large creeks, like Explorers down where like Mu, Row, and Omicron is, those completely flat areas, but they have nice beaches. I'm not sure how much data my phone has left either. I think I see the end. You can see, kind of see that flat area over there. That's probably a road, which means this exploration's already almost over, which feels so weird. I always love finding the end of creeks. I always find them interesting. Sometimes they end like super weirdly, like Mew. There's just a giant mysterious pipe. Same with Theta. Alpha just has a concrete wall. So I'm starting to wonder how long Alpha could have gone for. I mean, I probably wouldn't want it to. I mean, it kind of got shit towards the end. I mean, past the terrestrial sector. Yeah, past the terrestrial sector, it didn't look very good. Jungle was weird. Unexplorable was super deep, and barren was terrible. Yeah, I heard a car. Didn't see it though. Might have caught it on camera, but I wasn't really paying attention. So we are pretty close to the end of Tao. And after this is, oh my God, I did that. That is the mushiest, most rotten wood I've ever seen. I mean, it's a dead tree over water. I mean, makes sense. It's a miracle there weren't any bugs in it. Okay, so that green branch right there, that's thorns. So I'll just head onto the right side. I'm also a big guy. I'm like 6 foot. I'm 6 foot even, 195. So I can't fit through the tightest gaps. But the upside is I can climb like fucking crazy. But you need to fit through small gaps more than you do need to climb. But so creaking. Actually no, but then I can wade through deep areas easier. I don't know. Kind of proves that creaking, I think, or exploring. Wow, is that the road? Doesn't really look like it. It's a weirdly flat piece of land. Did hear the car though, so even then, this shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. I mean, Sigma took about an hour 10. Half of Sigma, like 30. 2,800. This is 1,000 less than half of Sigma. All right, so we can learn that I'm heavy. Wow. Yeah, it's starting to get harder and harder to navigate. Used to be open woods that you didn't even have to walk through the creek for, and now you have to walk through the creek, and it's a pain. There's a rabbit. I see a telephone pole, that means the end. But it's starting to get a little... That's the house that we passed by on Sigma. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, right there. But so, kind of get that, yeah, that, and you can see, oh shit. Ow. Stepped on a thorn and it stabbed my foot. Just hope you don't get an infection. That hurt a lot. Oh boy. Yeah, wow, we are like this. I really just want to exemplify how middle of nowhere I am. That's also a downside with larger creeks. Yeah, well, I see the road from here. It's a tiny, tiny bit of grade. It's not that, that's a building. You might be able to see it. I think that's the end. No? And it kind of goes, yeah, see, that's just... So another thing, yeah, I think this is ended. There's like a tiny bit of water left, but I'm just gonna explore it till the road. Yeah, this thing's over. Wow, then we knocked out Tau. Wow, that house is staring right at me, dude. Kind of scary, but yeah, there's like a little divot, so. Wow. I'm just gonna explore it to the road. Creeks like that feels kind of unfulfilling when it's like, instead of having a definite end, it's like, okay, it's not unexplorable, there's a bunch of brush there might be water, then it's like, okay, now there's like a divot here, there's like a tiny amount of water, and then there's just a divot with no water. I mean, this definitely not. Creek ended back there, but it's kind of hard to find the end there. It really depends on how long it's been since it rained. But overall, yeah, Tau. Tau first sector. Don't know the name to call it. Kind of reminds me of C and Gamma, but I don't want to name it like something Gamma. Wow, that tiny hill over there, tallest point in all of Illinois. That's the red building that we were so worried about during Sigma, and then you can see the rest of Sigma. Over there, that line of trees is Pi, that line of trees is Sigma, and that line of trees is Tau. Huh, that's cool. All right, then I'll think of a name while I'm uploading Sigma and doing the row Sigma and Tau explorations, but overall, that was really fun. This is the Ace, and I'll see you